Hey guys, welcome back to another Bleach Soul Resonance video. Today we need to talk about the sudden guild removal. The devs temporarily disabled guilds, and honestly, I'm just hoping they don't revoke my guild name. I created the Aizen Guild, and I want to be the rightful owner of our glorious leader Aizen himself. But hey, on the bright side, we got free 10 pulls from this compensation. So let's see what we get. And since we're also on day 5 of the game, that means another 10 pulls. Let me know who you guys are saving for. Because honestly, after we clear one more main story chapter, that's basically it. The gacha currency is going to get real low by the time Aizen comes out, and that's assuming the game hasn't EOS'd by then. I love this game, but I can't lie, it's starting to give me One Punch Man World vibes. That game had so much potential, but they only released a few limited characters like Tatsumaki and a Mai Mask, then no major updates after that. The game was basically dead, even though the servers were still technically running. I really hope Bleach Soul Resonance doesn't follow that path and that we get more limited characters and real updates moving forward. So, let's talk a bit about how Bleach Soul Resonance is actually doing as a brand new game. For a fresh release, it's honestly performing really well. It's already climbing the charts and even hit the top spots on iOS in multiple regions. That's a strong sign that people are interested and the launch hype is real. And you can feel why. The production quality is solid, the visuals look clean, the animations stay true to the Bleach style, and the early game gives you enough resources to build a team without feeling stuck. As a new player, the pacing feels good, and the gameplay loop is still fun. But of course, we also need to be realistic. A strong start does not guarantee long-term success. We've seen plenty of anime games launch with hype and then die off because updates slowed down or the gacha economy got too tight. So far, Soul Resonance is doing fine. But the real test is the next few months. We need consistent updates, new limited characters, events, and a healthy flow of resources. If the devs keep delivering, this game can survive long-term. If they slow down like some other anime games did, well, we all know what happens. So for now, the game is off to a good start. It's climbing charts, it looks great, it feels great, and the player base is active. Let's just hope the momentum keeps going. So now we've used up the free 10 pulls from the guild removal. Next, we'll be finishing the day 5 tasks to get another 10 pulls. All you need to do is rematch Aizen in the game. It's pretty straightforward, and once that's done, we're good to go. As of now, I'm sitting at level 39. It honestly feels like a long road to 45, so I'll probably be taking things a bit slower from here. I'm really hoping that when we unlock the next stamp page at level 45, we get multiple 4-star stamps. That would help a lot. Right now, the daily stamina feels a little too low. In most other gacha games, your stamina fully refreshes every time you level up. But in this game, it doesn't. And since I'm already level 39, even if they change the system now, it won't benefit me that much anymore. But for new players, that kind of change would help them catch up a lot faster. One good thing about this game is the gacha system. It's actually very player-friendly. A guaranteed pull at 80 is something a lot of games don't offer. Compare that to Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail with around 180, or the insane 250 pity in Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. So honestly, 80 is a blessing. If there's one character I want to fully max out, it's definitely Aizen. Right now, I'm comfortable with where I'm at in the game. One copy of a character is enough to function, and in my opinion, the real game changers are the core stamps, the 6-star ones. Those make a massive difference. I can't wait for harder endgame content to drop because I'm really craving that challenge. Until then, I'm saving all my gacha currency for the next banner. And speaking of banners, let's talk about Toshiro. I've already uploaded a full video showcasing his skills, so feel free to check that out on the channel. Is he a must-pull? I'll say yes for now. We don't have any strong blue units at the moment, and he's actually our first SSR blue unit. On top of that, In his Bankai state, he deals a truckload of damage while literally flying around the battlefield. Characters that can move and deal big damage at the same time are the type players invest heavily in. For a full breakdown of his skills and gameplay, check out the Toshiro video on my channel. As for the missing in-game dialogues, to be honest, I haven't been following that issue closely, but I can see why people find it a bit sus. I assume using official character voices requires copyright fees that the company has to pay, so I'm not sure if this was intentional or a technical problem. Can anyone confirm whether the voices were there at launch and started disappearing, or if they were never included to begin with? Because if the voices are disappearing over time, it's probably a software or resource issue. But if they were never there, it could suggest something else. And this is just speculation, but it might hint that the game wasn't planned with a long lifespan in mind. This reminds me of One Punch Man, the strongest. At launch, the game had the official soundtrack and character voices. As the years went by, those tracks slowly got replaced with royalty-free music, and eventually, some servers started shutting down. I think you can see the direction I'm going with this. Take it with a pinch of salt, but it's something worth keeping in mind. At least for now, the developers are still very active on social media, so that's a good sign. Now let's head over to our Day 5 rewards and grab our 10 more tickets. For me, my current goal is to get more copies of Urahara. I feel like he's one of those units that won't get power creep too quickly, and he'll stay relevant for a long time. So stacking dupes on him is definitely my main priority. I'm planning to stick with the standard OP/team, build up Urahara as much as possible, and pick up just one copy of Toshiro. My logic is simple. If my support Urahara is strong enough, then any DPS with just a single copy should still perform insanely well. I feel Urahara is the Bennett of Genshin Impact. For those who don't know, the 300 pull guaranteed standard banner works like this. You can only pick the SSR you want after you hit 300 pulls. You cannot select your character before reaching 300. So apparently luck doesn't favor me, and that's fine. I finally hit 300, and I'll be going for my Urahara. With that, I'll end the video here. We should be having a quiet few days from now until level 45, so I'll see you all in the next one. I wish you all the best of luck, and let's continue to support this game. Cheers!
どうも。